Okay, interesting. I accidentally hit the button to stop my my filming, and that was my fault though, because I don't like that. These new iPhones, I have the iPhone 17. 17 might be significant. I've been seeing the number 17. I've also been seeing a lot of Q, like, you remember the Q codes? Those have been popping back up for me lately, recently, very recently. And then, of course, the number 17 followed suit. And if you know, you know. Anyway, okay, where was I? Oh, there's purple. Crown chakra. Okay, so people might be getting some, and there's more purple, and then I've got pink. Interesting. See, I got purple, and actually they're red. They look pinky though, but they're red. Red roses might be significant. I just almost tripped on an apple, which is so channeling. Okay, here we go. I'm putting all that together. Yikes. Okay. If you resonate with the divine feminine, let me talk about the divine masculines. Okay, male or female. It's just somebody who is trying to. Okay, the universe is helping the divine masculines, your divine counterpart. If you consider yourself to be a high priest or high priestess, your divine counterpart is rising up the consciousness level to meet you. Okay. Now they're channeling a bunch of messages and about that. Anyway, there's a bunch of little baby apples on the ground right now. I don't know if you guys can see them. Baby apples. Apples have been coming up. Apples are about learning lessons. I just saw the red and the purple. That's been coming up too. So they were stuck in their root chakras, which means they're operating out of their egos. But spirit's coming in and activating their crown chakras so they can stop doing that. So they can start they can start operating out of their higher selves. And so that's why we're seeing the purple and the red combination. So the higher self is taking control and the ego is getting healed. So it's not in control. Okay. What else did you guys want me to say? Water's been coming up. Water elements. Again, I think has to do with the heart chakra activations. Also, I wanted to mention with your divine masculine, divine counterpart, the water element. I just looked at the time, by the way. It's 3:03, but also time's going by slow, it seems, on my timer. Usually it goes by faster. So time might feel like it's slowing down a bit for you. But back to the water. So water having to do with the heart chakra activations might not be yours, but you're going to be channeling it. That's why I said the flow of emotions. Okay, so when they send me the water elements in this energy, that's what I'm picking up on, is the flow of emotions. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, back to the Ascended Masters. So Yeshua's coming up. Freya. So the Norse goddess. I've been seeing domestic cats. That is her, because they portray her as having 2 domestic cats on either side of her. It's protecting. Okay, so that's protection energy. So you might be receiving maybe psychic attacks, but they might not be that intense because of the protection you have from the Ascended Masters. Who else was coming up? Hecate but she helps with crossroads, when you're at a crossroads, when you need decisions to be made. She also helps with shadow work, but she kind of faded away. Hathor was coming up for me a lot. She faded away. They'll be back, but I already got the message. When I say faded away, it means I've already received the messages I needed to receive from them. 444 in the timer, confirmation. So they did their job, and now they're gone, right? They come in as like temporary guides. Okay, here, I'm going to finish it off with this last channeled message. Gran mother, great-grandmothers, your ancestral mother line lineage has been coming up heavily this past week. So if you pull cards for yourself, or if you don't, just sit in meditation and connect to your mother if she's passed. These are spirits now. You're connecting to spirits who no longer have, well, they might have incarnated again, I don't know. But you're connecting to ones in your lifetime that have passed, okay? That have transitioned. So your mom, if your mom has transitioned, connect with your mom, either through the cards, use them as tools, or sit with a crystal in your hand. It's always good to use like rose quartz or amethyst. And I would say amethyst, especially if we're getting crown chakra activations, because that not only is it going to help heighten your connection to spirit, but it's also going to help heal. Also ask Archangel Raphael to help heal any headaches you're getting from third eye and crown activations. Okay, look, I saw bum. Look, bum. That's funny. Bum. All right. I don't know. I don't know. It also says bump, that sign. Bump. Maybe you hit a bump in the road, maybe along your path. Maybe you feel like you're stuck behind a bump or something. Your grandmothers are, okay, so back to the grandmother energy. The grandmothers, it's mostly grandmothers. Because both my mom and my grandmother, and I'm talking maternal, not paternal, so your mother line, have both transitioned. My mom and my grandmother, my mom's mom, have both transitioned. But I don't pick up on my mom as much as I do my grandmother. My mom's mom. So, and she's been with me since I started my spiritual awakening. I just saw 711. So again, 711, nines, cycles are ending. Okay, she's helping with that. Let them. I just heard, let them release what doesn't serve. Do not cling to anything. You're being protected and you're being shifted. And the people that are being released can't come with you. Okay? What the other thing I was going to say? Oh, right. So today, which is interesting, actually, because I'm just passing. It's so funny. Okay, what I'm about to say, look at this. See that man there? He's an older man. An older man, possibly a grandfather, which is funny because I'm just about to say, today I started to receive downloads about my grandfather. My grandfather now guiding me. Maybe over this bump. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly protection. Okay. But that's just interesting because I just passed that older man and he could be a grandfather. So is that, see how it's all connected? Hyacinth, no hyacinths. Shoot, what's that? What's that flower? Hold on. It's a Hawaiian flower, hibiscus. Thank you. Hibiscus has been coming up for me. My guides like to send me, personally, my guides like to send me birds and flowers. So the birds are nonstop for me. Crows, eagles, hawks, robins, mourning doves, jays, okay? Chickadees, and the finches, the house finches. Those are just to name a few. Penguins were also coming up in the middle of the week as well. But that's, for me personally, that's just, I don't know, you just get to know what your ancestors send you as far as animal spirits. And for me, it's always birds, daily. But the other thing was, I wanted to say for the timer, I want to leave this at 10 minutes, was, the other thing was, oh no, it's leaving my head. No, come back. We're talking about the spirit animals. Oh no. Look at all this water. Look at all this water collecting. Look at all that water. emotions. Okay, let them come in, let them flow through you. Get outside into nature, because that's what I was guided to do afterwards, is to get out into nature. It's 10:10 on the timer because things are being released. So the grief is coming up. Okay, the grief is coming up. It's a preparation. They're preparing you. So you're getting the grief over with. Okay, before people are leaving your life, they're making you, it's like a pre-grieving process. Blackbirds also might be significant. 2 just showed up. Hummingbirds as well. And there was one other thing I was going to mention for spirit animals. Ah, geez. I think it's gone. Nah, it's gone. I think that was enough though. So I hope this helps. Always just take what resonates. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.